Hello, family, friends, and fans. I'm Fletcher Rhoden, and this is City of Eternal Spring, track by track. I'm going through my new album, talking about the tracks individually. Uh, with every little webisode, I'm posting a link to the YouTube video of the song so you can hear it and become so enthralled that you download a copy of the album for yourself. It's available all over the internet. Wherever you like to download your favorite music, you can download mine. And it's not just this one. City of Eternal Spring is my new record, but geez, I'm Possible, The Wendy Theory, Quadrilogy, that's a four-record set, Sexiest Guy in the World Goes Electric, Songs for Funny Families, The Five and Dime, Best of 2005 to 2010, Fletcher Rhoden sings Redhead Cuban Housefrau Husband. The list goes on. So, but make sure that at the top of that list, City of Eternal Spring. Now, one thing that might put that album at the top of your list is the song we're going to talk about today, Picket Fences. It's a good song. Um, there you go. Buy it. um, it's got a descending bass line, like a lot of good songs do. It reminds me a bit of my song called Miracles from I'm Possible. You can listen to that song and compare the two and decide for yourself. This song is lyrically, the lyrics are what grabbed me the most about this song. It's about people who have multiple marriages, not at the same time. Not Mormons, but a person who's on their third marriage and still for some reason seems to think it's going to work. You know, I think there's something so endearing about that to me. The irony of it. I talked a little bit about some irony in my songwriting when I was talking about another song on this record, and that was Our Eternal Spring, which had a lot of irony in it. And this song too. It's you know, we build our picket fences one after another. We build our picket fences, lead me to you. So, and here's a person who just thinks it's okay. And then a fourth marriage will be just natural. Hey, try and try again, right? It's it's a song about the superficiality of a lot of Western culture. Uh, it's it's it sounds upbeat and lively and optimistic, but really it's a song about how marriage just doesn't work. I'm not a fan of marriage. I've never been married, and I'd be very surprised if I ever did get married. I might. I'm not close to it, but it ain't for everybody. Um, and I don't. It doesn't seem to be even right for most people, more than half. So unless marriage is great and you just choose the wrong person, and it takes three or four times to choose the right person, that can happen. Or your needs change. The person you love as a 20-year-old isn't can be the same person you love as a 40-year-old because you've changed or they've changed. So I get it. It's an inherently flawed thing. Uh, I have a nephew who one time as a teenager said to me, "Marriage is a joke. It's a farce. It's a lie because you're promising to love a person till the end of your life, till death do us part. But you know you're not going to. And if you do, that'd be a fluke." Now I don't agree with him. Uh, I don't agree with a lot of the things I heard him say, but uh, in particular, you go into it saying until death do us part. And you believe that at the time. There's an earnestness to it. Just because you're not proven outright in the end doesn't mean you didn't believe it at the time. So there's a great I admire my friends who are married, and I'm grateful for their happiness. They seem to have healthy marriages. I have good friendships, and those ones I still have, and those people seem to be happily married, and I'm so happy for them. I don't really, I don't think it would be right for me, but the guy in this song still thinks it's right for him. even after several failures. So there's an optimism to it, but it's jaded. Again, it's the bittersweet. I like that mixture of of bitterness and sweetness in my art, and it's a hallmark of my music for sure. Uh, so I, it's ironic, and it's a fun song, and it's again, it's got a certain Latin-y feel in the verses, a little bit, sort of Latin jazz kind of a touch. Probably because of the Spanish guitar and the piano. It's a very piano heavy record. I think of all my records, this one is the most piano heavy. So anyway, check it out. There's a link below. Then you go right on to Rhapsody or iTunes or YouTube or Apple Tunes or wherever you like to download your favorite music and get the whole record. And you don't want to spend the rest of your life sitting in front of the computer listening to music. You could be sitting in front of your car's steering wheel listening to music, or sitting in front of a variety of other things listening to my music. So do it, won't you? Also, check out my other shows. I've got two shows running this year on this YouTube channel on alternating Mondays. One is called Fletcher Rhoden's Pet Peeves, and the other is called Quotes and Quips with Fletcher Rhoden. And I've got a whole YouTube channel dedicated to original animated programming for kids called Blue Gesto Kidworks International. INT apostrophe L. So check that out. And check out more of this. I've got one more show to do in this little mini series, and then I've covered the whole of my new album, City of Eternal Spring. So check it out. And then, watch the other. If this is your first time stumbling on this show, go back and watch the other ones. They don't have to be in any particular order. And then live your life. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching. Tune in again, and until then, bye, Mary.